What's up with it, birthday boys? What is going on? We are back for another week.
Better than ever.
Yeah, we didn't get canceled.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So everybody knows that this is the legendary Eric Biggs, looking bigger and sweatier than always.
I smell bad.
And I'm Cody Mac, like always, and then over there we have Japes doing the producer work, behind the scenes work.
Jay the Drunk P, dude.
Jay the Drunk P.
Yeah.
Whatever, little bit.
I haven't seen you this hammered in a while.
It's the no carbs, I think, man.
You blame that all the time, and I just can't.
It might be the 14 beers. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So he's just always like, I don't know, man. I just haven't had a lot of carbs today, and I'm like, JP, we've been drinking since noon. I don't think it's anything to do with carbs.
Yeah, totally does not.
I think we're being alcoholics on a Saturday. I don't think. I don't think it has anything to do with your carbo intake from your diet.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. Fair assessment.
I'm just saying, dog. I've never seen somebody polish 2 12-packs and drive home. But you are the king, dog. You did it the other night. I'm super proud of you.
Well, I took Mike's advice, and I took the back roads, remember?
Took the back roads home.
Took the back roads.
This is all satire, Austin Police Department. We actually drink apple juice every week.
Something like that, absolutely. Yes. Carbonated apple juice.
Don't put us in prison. We don't have enough money to get out. Patreon, hit us up.
Yes. So, yeah, dog. We had a conversation last week.
We did.
After the episode.
Yep.
And it got pretty heated, if I say so myself.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of feelings in it,
Yeah, a lot of feelings.
Yeah, I think I didn't honestly expect you to have so many feelings about it.
I just don't look like I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, because we knew Japes would have some feelings on it. I guess we should kind of fill him in what we were talking about.
Yeah. Last week we had a conversation about nerdy shit, and JP was pretty confident that he was the nerdiest of the birthday boys.
Yeah.
And he learned a lesson that he is not, by a long shot.
Maybe that's why I've been drinking so much. I'm still a little sore about that, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's salty about losing his dork title.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think that we were going off of nerdiness in too cliche of a way.
Okay.
What do you think? I think I still have a leg in this race. And it's the only race I've been thinking about running in a long time.
Okay.
Some will give it the full 20 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sprint it out,
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing this? Are we having a nerd off right now, guys?
Oh, we're having a fucking nerd off, big dog.
Absolutely. Y'all got to understand what y'all experienced last week. Now I have time to prepare.
Let's crack this bitch open. Hell yeah.
All right. So what do you have new for us then, Eric? What is something you didn't discover?
Well, so first off, I didn't bring it here because it's a collectible, so I don't want to fucking be traveling around with it.
Okay.
But I have a Funko of Qui-Gon Jinn. Do you know who that is?
Star Wars character?
Fuck yeah, it's a Star Wars character. The coolest fucking one.
The one with the 4 arms?
No, that's Grievous, my dog.
Oh.
See, this is what I'm saying. I think you're a dork in a weird way. I think my nerdiness is just different, I think we all have our differences in nerdiness. I think we need like a pie chart, some graphs. We need some accountant to get in here and factor some numbers.
Okay.
I think it's a tighter race than we think it is.
Okay, so what is the nerdiest thing about you? Tell the people at home while they're cracking up in a cold one. What's the nerdiest thing about Eric Biggs?
Well, see, I don't know. I mean, like, we got these comic books here, and I was a big comic book guy.
Okay.
Into superheroes, very into the Star Wars stuff. I have the old Star Wars books. Did you ever read, like, the Star Wars book?
I wasn't a big Star Wars person.
See, that's so strange to me.
Why?
To be like, they're like, that isn't something you're nerdy about. Because we grew up in like peak Star Wars age.
I mean,
like
I guess for like the 1, 2, 3, possibly.
Yeah, because like 1, 2, 3 came out, and then we had like the Clone Wars animated series that came out whenever we were still like pretty young. Like, did I rewatch that? Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PlayStation 2 came out whenever we were little kids. Cool. That game was fire.
Okay.
Still arguably the best video game ever made.
Okay.
Yeah, your nerd stock just went up, man. I hate Star Wars, dog.
Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars guy. No.
Yeah, see, because like I'm into like the Marvel shit, but I feel like the Marvel shit and the like
mainstream.
DC stuff, yeah, it's not really nerdy anymore. I feel like it's pretty mainstream these days.
Yeah, the little superheroes are pretty mainstream.
Yeah. Just
the only difference is DC is not as mainstream because they're so unsuccessful in their movies.
Yeah, because their movies are shit.
Yep.
Shout out Ezra Miller. Fuck that guy. I can play a better Flash in my sleep. Promise.
Yeah. So that guy's a fuckface. But yeah, so I don't feel like I hold any validity in being like I'm a nerd because of like the superhero shit. But I feel like the Star Wars shit is probably like where I hold my ground at.
Okay.
And then also, I think that I'm nerdy about non-traditionally nerd shit.
Like
Cars, like comedy.
Okay.
Like I think I get a little extra dorky on those kind of topics.
So you like take nerd level on cars?
Yeah, like I have
you
like...
do too much for cars.
Yeah, like nerd level enthusiasm.
Okay.
However...
I think that's called autism.
I call it Down syndrome. But,
okay. You're missing a chromosome, don't have an extra one?
Yeah, I'm a squeezer, dog. That's... But, like, I think there's levels to nerd... Because, like... And we even talked about this last week. There is cool guy nerd shit that you can still go too far with. Like, if a grown adult knows more than 5 full stat lists of a professional sports player, that guy's a dork.
Okay.
Like, that's no longer cool, he's into sports. That guy's a nerd.
Okay. So, like, okay, so if he's... I can see how you're bringing up the topic. Like, he could definitely be a nerd. Like, he goes way too fucking hard in it. Like, he's got, like, the eye of the tiger when it comes down to that.
Fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder. Cody, you got it louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Guys, come on.
I think we figured out that JP's a nerd about music.
Yes.
Like was that a trigger? Was that like a...
You can't say those type of words around me, bro. I have a tiger, dog. Come on, man. It's gonna get me into Katy Perry all day, baby.
See, that's strange because I would have thought it would have got you into the original of that song.
Right. Who sung the original version of "Eye of the Tiger"?
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
That's the name of the band.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, he is fucked up for sure. He's hammered.
Rising up.
Back licking those feet. Who was that though? Because they only had like one. They were like kind of a one-hit wonder, weren't they?
Okay, look, I'm sorry, man. I'll settle down. Cody, what were you saying, dog?
The guys that love football and know all the stat lines, they have the eye of the tiger.
They get too deep.
They get way too deep.
Don't send them off on another tangent here, man.
I mean, I didn't know there might have been a third version of that song. I wanted to see if you knew that one too.
There probably is at this point, if we're being honest. I feel, but see here now, this is another interesting point. Japes is a music nerd.
He is.
Like, where does that rank on the nerd scale? You know?
Well, he goes out to places and plays Wonderwall, so I like to think that's pretty nerdy.
Yeah, that's... I've watched him sing Khaled songs like 7 different times. So I mean, like, which Khaled is fire. I love Location, dude. It's so fun, but I feel like there's something nerdy about that still.
Okay, well, I think, okay, look, I honestly, I think there's different classifications for things that we do that take us into cool guy levels, right?
Okay.
For instance, you guys are comics. I think that's pretty cool because, you're always downtown. You're always, meeting new people. That's cool. I think most people think comics just have, like, a cool vibe to them anyways. You feel me? I think music is another one of those things. Eric, you and I talked about it, like, also, like, having a lot of knowledge about, like, nature and being a survivalist. That's respectful and shit, you know what I mean?
Yes, if somebody's, like, a big hunter or, like, knows how to live in the wood, you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of like cool guy shit. But then if they start talking about how they're going to filtrate their own water systems and grow gardens in the wilderness, you're like, you're a freak. So, I mean, I feel everything has a level to it, you know? Like, I feel like we gotta get all of our traditional nerdiness off the bat. Like, what we think our traditional nerdiness is to the highest point, and then we gotta factor our cool guy shit off of it.
That's it. That's the
and
formula.
then
Yep.
mean median mode, you know?
Yep. Full of math.
I feel like Cody just wants to walk away with the win this.
Yeah, come on, Cody. You gotta open up, dude. What's nerdy about you? What's so nerdy about you,
what's your nerdiest shit?
Okay, so there is comic books here, but I forgot mine at the crib.
They're still in like safety deposit
these aren't
boxes
mine.
or something.
No, they're in a box of valuable shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a safe though. You just have a box.
It's a white box. You won't like. It's a comic book box, but it has loaded with all kind of other shit in it.
Gang.
It's like my high school diploma and stuff. You know.
Those are valuable.
You know. All I'm saying.
Mine's helped me a lot.
I'm actually curious if I would have got this far without one. Just curious. Probably be farther, honestly.
I feel like everything we do, we could do without a high school education. Podcasting, comedy, like
being a server in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I own the #1 and #2 issue of the 1987 Flash.
Okay.
Along with a box full of Flash things. The giant Flash head.
Yeah.
That's mine. I used to go to raves and do crazy wild stuff in that.
Okay. But you're a big Flash dork.
Yes, I love DC.
You nerd off on Flash, but is it all of them?
I like DC.
Okay.
I'd rather DC over Marvel, but just the DC movies are ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully James Gunn fixes it, but I doubt it.
However, the thing is, I feel that DC comic book heroes were always cooler than Marvel superbook heroes. Until the movies came out and, like, Marvel just started kicking ass and making badass movies.
Yeah.
I feel like if you, like, were going to read old comics, if you're reading, like, Batman, Superman, Green Arrow, Flash, like, Wonder Woman, those were always, like, the coolest superheroes. And then in Marvel, the only cool superheroes for Marvel were, like, Hulk and some of the X-Men and, like, Spider-Man. Like, Captain America and Iron Man and Thor, like, those were never really, like, cool superheroes to be like, that's my favorite one. Until you had Robert Downey Jr., fucking Chris Evans, and Chris Hemsworth playing those characters and making them badass. Like, I feel like everyone always looked at Iron Man as just, like, a dorky character.
I mean, he's a millionaire, philanthropist, playboy. Fucks a lot of bitches.
Yeah, but I feel like...
Put a suit of armor around the world. Sounds pretty badass to me.
Yeah, but that wasn't, like, really as cool. Like, that wasn't really as much the thing in the comics. Like, where I feel like if you were looking at just, like, guy with no superpowers, but is just, like, rich and a badass. Batman is always the go-to. Because he's, like, the man of the night, beating the fuck out of people with his bare hands. And then you had Iron Man. He's like, I got a metal suit on, you know? That's not the case anymore. It fucks with Iron Man. But
I mean, they're both pretty awesome.
In like the old comics, like I just don't think it translated as well. Like Spider-Man was the hero of Marvel forever.
Yeah.
Like that was like the cool.
Yeah, Batman's the superhero of DC. Which...
Okay, wait. Iron Man or Batman? Who would win that one?
Who would win?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Iron Man. He has a suit of armor and all the fucking guns and missiles and like.
And you still like Batman better?
If we ignore every movie after Christian Bale and before, yes. And just like off comics, yeah, dude, Batman's so fucking cool. He's just like an angry, dark dude that pummels people with his fucking bare hands.
He's a child of trauma. I'm Batman, according to that. But no,
you're the Rainy Street Killer. Chill out.
Hey.
Okay, well, both of you guys get
both of you gays.
You guys get points on me because I don't like the superhero movies either, man. I think it's corny.
Yeah, I love all superheroes in DC. I just think that the movies, they do not translate very well at all. Yeah. They are absolute garbage, and it sucks.
Who is your Batman?
Christian Bale.
Good answer. Yeah. Good answer. That's the proper answer for the kids at home.
Yes.
Anyone who says anyone other than Christian Bale, you're either too old to ever have seen a good movie, or you're too young to experience the fucking greatness that was Christian Bale.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Because anyone who goes, Ben Affleck was a good, kill yourself. All right. Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Okay. Another one of the nerdiest things of mine is I can solve Rubik's Cube.
You can do a Rubik's Cube?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
That is dorky as hell.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to learn? Like, were you one of those guys?
Weeks.
So, did you just have a Rubik's Cube for 2.5 weeks?
Well, if you go buy a brand new Rubik's Cube, here, play with it. If you go buy a brand new Rubik's Cube.
Lick it, touch it, feel it, pop it.
Yeah, but if you buy a brand new one, they have a purple pamphlet in every one of them that teaches you how to do it. Oh. Most people throw the instructions away.
I would.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just fuck this up and then see.
Yeah, everybody does. And I've done it probably over 1,000 times in my lifetime.
Oh, no shit. Can you solve it like
fast?
No, not fast. It's not really a fast
video,
one.
Or?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. That's fucking crazy.
I was gonna do this at Kill Tony, but I didn't have my Rubik's Cube with me, so I juggled instead. If you guys haven't checked that out, don't worry, I have some limes with me today, as well. So we'll juggle to show that I am the biggest fucking nerd on the Birthday Boys.
Fuck yeah.
Juggling is nerdy as hell too.
Yeah, I can juggle.
Juggling is.
And here's the thing about it. Like, all right, so this last Friday night,
we danced on tabletops and we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, we maxed our credit cards and got kicked out of the bar, so I hit the boulevard
last Friday night.
We went streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark, then had a menage a trois
last Friday night.
Yeah, I think we broke the law. Always say we're gonna stop. Oh.
Cody, you don't seem like you're having fun.
I was in the middle of telling a
story. Do it all again.
Yeah, that was an epic
Next
fail.
Friday night.
This was such an epic fail.
Pictures of last night ended up online. I'm screwed. Last one in the pocket, I swear. Last one in the pocket. I got Katy Perry on the head, man. I'm sorry.
I feel like Bobby Aloff. Y'all know who that chick is?
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
I feel like her.
I've seen them all.
Dude, her and Drake was great.
All I'm saying is,
give me that.
Knowing 2 Katy Perry songs just off the dome is wild. That's wild.
You ain't seen nothing yet, baby.
All right, so do you feel we've done all your nerd shit? Should we go to JP while we're letting you...
I have more.
I do want to talk about the D&D. No, the D&D because, man, that's a world that I never thought I would be friends with somebody that was into that. Dude.
Yeah, that needs to be addressed. Like, we need to talk about that.
How do you hide that so well, dog?
What do you mean hide?
Yeah, how do you
What am I hiding?
How do you have sex and play D&D?
How do I have sex and play D&D?
Yeah.
It's not hard. I'll tell you that much.
But has a chick ever seen that happening? Because I feel like that would be the driest bitch on earth.
Okay, so the first group. So when you play D&D, you go to a place that has D&D games and you join a table. Most of the time, it's like you can go and they'll do it like weekly, and so you get to like hang out with people like weekly.
Okay, so it's for people with no friends. Got it.
Kind of. And then
I apologize to any of our D&D fans. I'm just not part of the culture. So.
And then like you make your character. Most of the time you make your character before going into it. But the first group I went into, they were like further along than like level 1. So I ended up like getting
levels.
20.
How is there levels to it?
Because at the end of every like day or every like game session, you get experience points. You level up and you learn new stuff and you gain items throughout the adventure.
So what? The dorkiest guy at the table just knights you every time. It's just like, you are now a level 3 wizard. Like,
I mean, kind of. They're like, all right, you got X amount of experience points today.
Do you like keep a card? Do you have a tally?
You write it down on a big sheet. You have your character sheet, and it's like all the character information.
So I could just lie.
No.
Look up all the shit.
No.
Come into a game and be like, I'm a level 19 wizard.
You want to? All right, it's about to get worse. All right, so you actually
tell me there's an online form.
There is. There's an online. Hold on. There's an online, and there's also a sheet that you get they give you. It's called an adventures quill.
So like, whenever you turn in your "I'm a Virgin" card, they give you a thing, and they say you're gonna need this for the monthly meeting.
I mean, kind of, dog.
Let's just say I'm on my way. I'm looking for my sheet.
Okay.
So I can go have my first.
Okay. Like you've already made your character.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'm just like, well, now I need my sheet so I can be nationally recognized.
You actually get all right. So you can print a copy online, or like most dungeon masters have it.
The dungeon master.
It's like the referee of the game.
So there is a head nerd.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you weren't too far. You weren't right, but you weren't too far either.
Oh my god, dude.
But the first group, hold on, the first group that I was in also had 2 chicks in it.
What do they look like?
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Okay, that's
okay. Like not bad compared to like what you would expect to see there, or not bad and like actually attractive.
Actually attractive.
I'm still calling bullshit, but that's. Did you? What in the Huckleberry fuck?
Yeah, I can solve those. So back to the Dungeons and Dragons. So you make a character, you go there, you hang out, you literally just role play. So it's like the dungeon master would be like, "There's 3 goblins that came out of the bush. What do you do?" And then you're like, "Oh, I
call
attack."
your mom for a ride, you know.
Something like that. You can, but like here's the beauty of it. Like you really can just like improv and like go off the cuff and. But like that's when you find out if you have a good dungeon master is if you go off the script, they have to improvise the story because the story has to continue to progress. So they're making shit up as you play in as well.
So you're telling me that
you can become a better comedian if you shut the fuck up and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Can you give me like an example of how this role play would like happen, man? Because I don't. I mean, is there any like funniness or comedy involved, or is it just like, and I shot you? Or whatever?
So
Eric, you want to go along with him?
All right, yeah. So I'm an elf.
So terrible. Okay. So like, all right. So how most of them campaigns start is like the players meet up in a bar and they're given a job.
On my way to the bar.
So you have to like talk to the barkeep.
Hello, barkeep. I'm an elf.
Hi.
Can I come in? Or is this a no elf bar?
No, you could come in. We don't, you know, we're not racist here.
That's good. That last bar I went to, they didn't like elves.
Oh. Well, which one? You talk about old Kahulahans down there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said here at the Wizard in the Cave, we don't like elves in this place.
I heard there's a really good one up at a Wizard Mill up north.
Oh, wow.
I heard there's a really good place up there.
Wow, I heard an ogre runs that place.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That is very correct. Ogre Hudak. That's the name of the person that runs the place up there. Very lovely place to go on a Tuesday fortnight,
Well, I'm on my way.
Sir, do you not want? Okay, you don't want a drink before the road? You want some?
7.
You want some ale? You want some good old?
Give me 7 ales.
Ale. Okay. Okay. So something like that, kind of. That was just like.
Scene. Okay.
That was just like the most, but like that was.
That was the most.
Yeah, that's kind of how like it would simply break down. But
I could do that, dog. Just go talk about bars.
Are we about to have an out and about episode of going to a D&D game?
I would love that so much. I have the dice for all of us. You have to have like D20, D100. I don't think I have D100s though. D20s, D10s, D12s, 6s, 8s, 4s. Why are y'all looking at me like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so each dice.
Like 12-sided dice?
Yes.
Oh, I think I got some of them. Okay.
I got all of them in pretty colors.
Yeah, I have a pretty color set that I got.
I have purple, black, white, red, green.
Oh, mine are
blue.
mixed colors because I like to,
I like a lot.
Yeah.
And then I also have little miniatures as well.
Is there an elf?
Yeah,
I'm an elf.
One of them's an elf mage, yeah.
Because
it actually
mage?
Yeah, so he represented
What's a mage?
Magic user.
Oh, I thought all elves were just magic. Are there non-magic elves?
Yeah.
Are those the ones that just make cookies?
They're called I think.
Have you been feeling sad,
Irritated,
annoyed,
constipated,
lonely,
bloated,
weak?
gay?
Well, guess what? Maybe Birthday Boys is for you. If you want to feel happy,
Constipated,
lonely,
bloated,
weak,
gay.
then maybe you should try Birthday Boys today. You can subscribe, you can donate to our Patreon.
Side effects include BDE, sexiness, and boners.
Cheers to the Birthday Boys.
I'm still gay. But Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
hell of a game. Love it.
It's wild. All right, fine. We'll do it as an out and about episode.
All right, yeah.
I'm fine with it. But I feel that we gotta let JP give us his nerd shit. I mean, other than like producing, fucking knowing how to work a computer, like all the base level nerds, because I feel like that's pretty nerdy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that's. So what? But what's your secret nerd stuff? What do you think is your nerdiest thing, Japes? Other than like wearing glasses, he doesn't have the long socks on today.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like mid socks on today.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like my nerdy stages happened when I was younger. I don't really like to be in the nerd culture these days. I think it's because of the way I look, man. I'm trying to fight it off a little bit. I might be, against it. You know what I mean? Like
You're afraid you already look too white. If you get nerdy, no one's gonna believe you're Mexican.
On the nose, bro. to my core, bro. Okay, but I did bring my magic cards because that's probably the nerdiest shit about me. I will beat anybody at Magic. Okay, look. You guys know Magic or?
A little bit.
I played Magic when I was a little kid with my uncle.
Look, this is how I'm gonna be able to tell. What color are you guys?
White.
Don't be fucking racist right now, would you?
We know you're white. You just talked about D&D.
You're a planeswalker? Okay, yeah, that's totally wrong, Eric.
I think I remember I was green. Oh. Was green an option?
Yeah, bro. That's the forest.
Yeah, the forest shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did green because green was my favorite color as a little kid. That's why I love Qui-Gon Jinn. He was the first motherfucker with a green lightsaber before Luke Skywalker, if you go off the actual order. But anyways, So yeah, I was a green. All my shit was green. I wonder if I still have my fucking Magic card somewhere in my parents' house.
Yeah, we should play Magic sometime. But the correct answer is the black deck, because you know.
Well, we know that you think that, JP.
That's crazy talk, bro.
I'm being totally fucked. I'm talking about Magic the Gathering
here.
They
just play really athletically. Is that what you're?
Yeah, that's what it is. They just play a little faster.
Yeah.
You know, they're just a little stronger.
It's just their card handling is much better.
Jesus,
No, but
dog.
black
They
is
can catch
like-
better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Black is like, you know,
Faster.
They can shoot.
Yeah, man.
They can dunk.
Yeah, they
Shooters
can
got
rap.
shoot. They can
You
rap.
know.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, I think I was green. Did you play Magic?
Yeah.
You fucks with Magic?
I was white.
You were white?
Yeah.
Well, we know you white. You see through, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm clear, dog. I'm fluorescent.
What was white in Magic?
That was the healers.
Planeswalkers, yeah.
That was the
like
healers.
Yeah.
The healer? Oh, so you're out there healing these hoes?
Yeah.
Bro, somebody gotta save him, dog. And you're about to get married. This guy can't figure it out.
Save me. Okay. I was having my own little singing session here.
All I'm saying, dog, is like somebody gotta save him. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be out here doing that. But I don't play Magic like that. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have about 4 complete decks right now in my backpack.
I almost guarantee I don't have Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was so much fun.
Yu-Gi-Oh was fun though because it was a real card game.
Yeah.
That's why I could never really get into Pokemon because it wasn't like a real card game.
Well, if you look at it, like almost Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic and Pokemon trading card game, they're kind of similar.
See, I always thought like Yu-Gi-Oh was like the more kid version of Magic. That was kind of like the natural progression.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always thought of it.
You know, because it was like a lot of the like kind of wild shit and stuff, anyways. But
yeah, but as of like actual like structure to the game, how it plays and all, it's very similar to Pokemon.
Guys, I feel like we're missing like a very key angle to this whole thing, and our audience would be screaming in the comments if we didn't talk for like 2 minutes. How many hours of video games do you play a week?
A week?
A week. This is mobile apps. This is on a console. This is computer.
Dude, probably negative hour. Like, I think I maybe bust out the old Xbox 360 once a month, maybe, and play for like an hour.
Oh, you're rocking the 360. Yeah, okay.
360 gang, dude. I'm not gonna spend money on a new console. I don't play the shits. We do fucking comedy every night. Do this shit all the other nights. Hanging out with you dorks. You D&Ders.
All right, let me get mine in. I think I play Rocket League. That's the only game I play. About an hour a day, so about 7 hours a week, I'd say.
However, I do feel whenever I play the old 360, I'm usually playing either Batman, Star Wars, or Halo. So I feel like even though I play very little, whenever I do play, I'm playing nerd stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty nerdy.
You know?
Cody, we still don't have your answer. You look deep in contemplation over
I feel like
there.
he's going to fuck us up. He's going to be like...
You got 20 plus hours of video games or what, dog?
I say probably like 10 to 15 a week.
I would disagree, because every time we go to an open mic, you're playing games on your phone. You play Pokemon on your phone, dog.
Yeah. But that's because I'm competitive.
Stop it. Stop it.
And I gotta catch them all, dog.
Stop it.
I gotta catch them all. You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about this. All right, so since I've had a new job and shit, there's a location in front of it that's a Pokestop, and
that's
like,
still a thing.
Bro.
Is that like a Chinese restaurant or?
No, it's actually the Fountain, but I don't want to give away what the name of the location I work.
Are you serious? Oh yeah, I get that.
Where I don't want people just showing up at my job.
Yeah.
Harassing me with birthday boy stuff, but
yeah.
But if you see me in public, hey, say something. Just not my
Hey,
job.
it's the dumb Donatello.
There it is. No, I first off, I said that shit today, and somebody like actually died laughing because I was watching
that shit
the
is
clips.
Mad rude. That shit is mad rude.
And I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
That's mad
because
rude.
it's so funny.
It's so funny, but it was so rude.
So like, I've been playing Pokemon Go a lot.
Have you been playing it since it came out? In like
yes, I've never not had it on my phone since 2016.
You know the year it dropped.
Yeah, the summer of 2016 changed my life.
Okay, all right. So here's the changed my life.
It did. It changed my life. That's the first time America knew peace amongst the three colors. Yellow, blue, red. What are you thinking?
I was gonna say. I was like,
what were you thinking, sir?
I was like, Bubba, I got a flag tattoo. We gotta chill on this American New Peace between the colors. You gotta chill out, dog. You gotta chill out.
Oh, well, first, alright, so there's three colors that you could be on the game.
Okay.
Yellow, red, blue.
Okay.
You know, Asian, Indian. And
What's
dead.
blue? What's blue?
Dead. Just dead.
Dead?
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 That's what color you turn when you die. Blue.
Oh.
Not funny,
You
morbid.
would know, Rainy Street.
But yeah, and then like I actually just recently switched colors. I was on Team Mythic for a long time.
Methane?
Mythic. Team Mythic. That was the blue team. I was on their team for 7 strong years since day one.
Wow.
And I just switched over to
lot.
Team Valor, the red team.
Let us know how weird you are in the comments.
I own a shiny Charizard, by the way. He's a black Charizard. So
a black Charizard?
Mm-hmm.
Does he rap?
He just plays really athletically?
He's really strong. He's very strong. Very fast. Faster than regular Charizard.
Jesus fucking Christ. We thought 4th of July was out of pocket. Okay, so, however, even though you are the king of the nerd shit, I'll give you that. However, I feel like you have a lot of non-nerd shit that counteracts you.
Yeah,
you know,
I guess so.
He already brought about like all the comic stuff. How like that's not really nerdy. JP has the music stuff, but like I don't know. You have the fighting background. I feel like that's pretty unnerdy.
Yeah, dude. Like, do you ever just feel
like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? Want to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin? Like a house of cards, one from caving in. Do you ever feel Cody buried deep? 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing. Do you know there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light inside. It shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause Cody, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. Shoot across the sky.
JP's hammered, for sure. JP's hammered.
JP is very hammered.
The Katy Perry every song was wild. That was.
I gotta watch what I say around this guy.
Yeah,
I need to.
Boom, boom, boom. Even louder than the moon. Okay, I'm done.
That line doesn't make any sense. The moon doesn't make noise.
I forgot. I don't know every fucking word, bro.
It's probably the right word.
Sounds like Katy Perry.
Thank you.
We throw a little auto tune on it. I think we got a hit record.
Yeah, she's got the heavies.
We're doing karaoke sometime, so keep an eye out for that.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I feel like MMA is the only thing that makes me a man. Because we got all this Katy Perry stuff going on. I'm starting to see some estrogen leak out of the walls.
Out of the walls?
Yeah.
It's from all the ass juice that's been sprayed in this room, dude.
Gross. So gross.
All the eating from the pack? JP has maybe spent too much time in doggy position as the dog. JP, whenever you're getting pegged, does she say, boom, boom, boom?
Thank you.
Do you guys go and fucking...
Wild.
Then she puts the fire titties on or whatever it was. She shoots
like she's
fireworks
hot
out of
and
them.
she's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JP never says no to eating his ass. He's gonna come fast.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so anyways, I feel like the MMA stuff definitely gives you points back to the non-nerdy.
Yeah, but I'm also like a super nerd about it too.
Yeah, because like whenever we watched the fights at your house, you were in it. Like,
Yeah.
like
I fell asleep.
yeah,
You did.
JP
That's
fell
sad.
asleep, which that was pretty dorky. But
And it was an insane night of fights.
Yeah,
that
and, like-
was blows my mind.
because like I don't want to say I'm not a huge MMA fan, but I'm not a huge follower of MMA. Like there's just too many people always coming through it.
Yeah.
I don't,
If you
up-
learn the top 15 of each division, you're pretty okay.
Yeah, like I just don't keep up with all the divisions and stuff like this and that. But like, because I would like ask a question, I'd be like, "Oh, didn't that guy retire in like this date?" And you'd be like, "No, he retired then, and his last fight was, And I was like, "When did Joe Rogan get here, dude?"
I've
Like,
been there since the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah, before Fear Factor, he was doing UFC.
Oh yeah, because it was what like the.
It was whenever he was on the
second UFC?
newsroom. It was whenever he was still doing the newsroom. That whatever the fucking show that he did in the 90s.
News Radio.
News Radio. there
Yeah,
it is.
dude, News Radio was fire.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
So he was doing UFC at the same time he was doing that,
Yeah.
working on his stand up at the time. But yeah,
Yeah. So I feel like that's like a big time non-nerd thing. So I feel
dude,
like even though you're D&Ding, you're dice rolling, you're dividing colors, that's weird, but like you're categorizing things, you're saying how white you are.
yeah.
I feel like this counteracts you pretty hard.
I mean, it takes a very special person to watch someone bleed all over the place.
You definitely have that. Yeah, I'm with Eric, man. The comedy and the fighting does counteract all the nerdy stuff, bro. Eric has it like a crazy person with the cars, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not so deep off on the nerdy end though.
Yeah, that's true. He's
not
more
so
like
deep
in
off
the
nerdy.
middle.
That is
Exactly.
true.
So he's closer to even. Same thing as you. You're closer to even.
I do have music.
Deep.
Okay, one last thing though, I do think like should be factored in. I think since I do like computer work all day, 8 hours a day, that's a little nerdy on the nerdy side. What do you guys think about that? Like, just,
Yeah.
Well, it depends on. It's just work. You know what I'm saying? If I could get a job in that department, I would do that.
Yeah, but
Okay,
he's doing it as like.
Work. Like,
But it's like a
are you not
passion.
on a computer all day as well for your job?
I am,
fucking nerd.
but it
So-
is not in a nerd way at all. I'm literally doing automotive stuff.
But are you not like just typing in stuff? Do.
Yeah, I just like file numbers.
There you go.
But like,
I'm still pretty nerdy. If anything, I have the least nerdy job. I work in restaurants.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But I
Have
feel
the
like
least
the
nerdiest
fact that I was a
job.
mechanic for so long really balances out this job I have now.
I worked in paper mills for like a year and some change.
Paper mills?
Yeah.
Dunder Mifflin?
No. No, like just where they make the brown paper towels shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like that shit. They make that.
Okay.
Make it in giant ton rolls. Like
Yeah?
Big, yeah. These are done in a youth pasture. Make it a little bit more nerdy for you.
Yeah, that's
We
just
talked
weird.
about Jesus. A
Is
lot.
that a nerd thing?
Yes.
Can you be a Jesus nerd? We
Oh,
used to
yeah.
call them Bible thumpers.
Okay.
Yeah. very
Another
much so.
thing I think we haven't factored in is like how much we touched on it earlier, how much people can get into something can make them nerdy, like with the sports thing. But I just feel like if somebody's like consumed by something that this is all they can talk about, that makes them nerdy, whether it's comedy or music, like I just don't want to be around that person because there's not like enough balance to them, you know what I mean? And I feel that indefinitely with people who don't shut up about God or Jesus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or people that talk about getting their ass ate. They just never shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah,
Ever.
there's like I was on my hands and knees. And
That's a piece of my identity, guys.
He identifies his pronouns are ass eater.
Ass AD.
Yeah, it is. There it is.
Because he's getting licked out, dude.
I'll accept this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think. Yeah, I don't know. The D&D thing is wild. The D&D thing is wild.
What's worse about that is it takes like hours to make a character
that
weird. You have to invest into.
What level are you in D&D?
My highest one.
You have multiples?
Yeah, I have like 6.
Bubba.
Okay, and they're all based off of somebody.
I'm calling your dad.
You call him.
Yeah. Listen, Papa Mac. You need to talk to your boy.
So I have my favorite one is Kenny from the Park of the South. Based off of obviously the Kenny from South Park.
You're joking. Are you kidding? Are you serious?
100%.
It's a real D&D
He's a warlock. He's a level 7 warlock.
That's funny, man. That's cool.
He's an elf warlock. So his backstory, like, I don't think you're ready for this, guys.
Is that
so you know how in South Park? No. But every fucking DD I had, try to. You need dungeon master DM. Every one of them that I had, tried to kill him. They made that a point. But then he just became unkillable. But I'll get there. So his backstory.
Wait. Should Eric get a chance at guessing his backstory first?
Go for it. Guess his backstory.
All right. So his backstory is he was a young boy in a small town in the park. He was walking around. These bastards kept killing him. Just because his name was Kenny. So he decided that he was going to mix his blood with give me a nerd word.
Chupacabra.
Okay. With a chupacabra.
Still can't get it right.
How is that not right?
So not right.
How is that not the right word?
He's so not right.
I said what he said. Chupacabra.
He said chupacabra.
Story's over.
Chupacabra.
Okay. So
chupacabra. Is that better? Somebody give me a sombrero right fucking now.
Maybe take that peanut butter out of your mouth, bro.
Chupacabra.
Okay, so his character backstory was he was a stillborn. Okay. So hold on.
It's a dark start.
So he was a stillborn, and his parents gave him pledged his allegiance of Kenny to Cthulhu, the god.
To Cthulhu?
Cthulhu. Have you never watched South Park? Have you never watched South Park?
Apparently not enough.
Okay, so there's an episode where...
Apparently you're a South Park nerd, too.
A little bit. So there's an episode where Cartman summons Cthulhu to kill Coon and friends. Yep. But it's only the friends of it, and it's not the Coon who's Cartman. Just know that. So then you find out that the reason why Kenny always comes back to life is because his parents used to go to Cthulhu stuff, and Cthulhu's a real god, and some kind of spell happened to them, and so he just kept getting reborn every time he dies. Okay, that's Kenny's story in South Park.
I'm gonna stamp nerd on
Dog, I come to win, bro. Just letting you know, I come to win. So my character's backstory was he was born still.
Does your girl know about this?
Yeah, I'll try to get her to go play, but I need my player's handbook. She's down. But I need my player's handbook. That's the book that tells you every answer you'll ever have.
The handbook.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to vote. So
okay.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead, Cody.
Real fast. He's born still. Parents promised his allegiance to Cthulhu. So he's always had a special relationship, and that's how he gets his powers. He can read people's minds, and he can speak to them telepathically. He was the part of the richest family in the Park of the South. And then the McCormick family, and then the fucking Cartmans invaded, killed the parents, threw Kenny out, and then took over the kingdom.
Gang.
And now his whole life mission is to get back to the Park of the South and kill Cartman.
Wow,
that's pretty good, man. I am a fan of South Park too. I like that story, dude.
And
that's
then
cool.
Here's the thing: I was writing a campaign for that character, where he got there and he got to experience it. And Cartman is a mage, because if you play Stick of Truth, you know that he's a wizard in it. So he also is a necro...
Philiac?
No.
Maniac.
No.
One of them...
Necromancer. He's a necromancer.
I would just like to say, one of... JP said the one that fucks dead people. I said the one that loves to fuck. Just remember that, law offices.
But he was a necromancer, and he also killed Kyle and Stanley, and now Kenny has to kill both Kyle and Stanley to kill Cartman.
All right.
Shit.
I'm ready to vote.
Yeah. That was one of my 6 characters.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Let's move things along. Let's move things along. All right, look. Everybody takes a vote. You can't vote for yourself. Starting with you, Eric.
Fucking... Apparently the dorkiest guy I've ever met to my left.
Yeah. Cody, who are you voting for?
Fucking the alcoholic? Because at least you look like it.
Thanks. And I am voting for the dork of North Austin.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be a new character, bro.
The dork of North Austin.
I'm cool with it, dog. I'm
Damn,
cool with it.
dude.
I'm also wearing an Enjoy Coke t-shirt, so...
I feel like that's not very...
Cody.
That's not dorky.
You fucking win, dog. You won the fucking nerd off, dog.
Do you have
a speech?
Yeah,
or?
you got a speech prepared? What do you want to tell your fellow nerds out there?
Yeah, dude. Give it to them good.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Dear all dorks, nerds, and geeks alike, it gets better. Like, I know that sometimes you're just sad and you're lonely in your bed.
Because you don't have sex.
But let me be an example as to that's not true. Because I've had a lot of sex in my life, but I've also done extremely dorky things, and I've met amazing women doing those extremely dorky things. So just understand that you guys can do it. You can be as nerdy as you want. Good guys win in the end. Fuck these two losers. Fuck a wee ball. Thank you.
Alright, for all of our regular fans, fucking check me out. I'll be at Cars and Coffee every third week in Round Rock at a car show. Because I don't fucking do that.
Had a lot of free time in my
hit me up, say hi, check out the whip I got, you'll like it.
And find me at Pluckers every Monday, 7 to 9. Yeah, I'm there, just drinking, having some wings. Yeah, just drunk.
That's the name of the strip club that he goes to. It's an all male strip club. Pluckers.
Wait, did you hear peckers or pluckers?
I heard both. He be plucking.
He be plucking peckers. He's plucking peckers, dude.
But yeah, yeah, dog. I'm always doing some nerdy shit. I'm honestly gonna leave here and go play a game of Fortnite and win.
Dude, I thought I stood a chance just because of like your counteracting, of like the MMA and stuff. And I should have known when I had to fix you boys' cars. I wasn't gonna have this one,
Yeah, dude. I mean, you gotta think, dog. Like
I'm not sure if I'm here for comic relief or mechanical assistance. Like they're like, we would like to have him off the podcast, but our shit can't run without him. I literally can't drive to shows if he isn't here.
I mean, why do you keep thinking that, when you're not here, we also bring a fat white guy on as well?
Dog, I'm just going to tell you, most fat whites are not that useful. I'm a fucking epiphany, okay? So don't even think you're going to bring another fat white in here to take my job.
Spell epiphany.
Ooh.
No.
Good job.
Oh man. Well.
So let me tell you guys about the second character that I had.
Jesus Christ. Dude,
since we still got some time, real fast.
Let's get the fuck out of here, bro.
if we had any women in our audience, we don't anymore. They're like, I'm too dry. Like,
hey, look, I'll nerd talk those petties right off you. I promise you. What you want? Well, you give me a nerd thing, I'll fucking, we can talk about it.
all right. Well, on that note, get outside, see the sun, get a tan.
Oh, let me also throw in another thing of why I think I'm like just the undisputed of this. So this was like,
I kissed a girl and I liked it. Taste of her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl, she liked it. Hope my grandparents.
Cheers to birthday.
cheers
boys.
to the birthday boy.
Cheers.
He's fucked up.